Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the morning to you. It is Thursday and it's a beautiful day outside. I've had 2 cups of keto coffee, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream in each. Now I'm gonna have my first meal, which is gonna be a big old fatty ribeye steak. However, I wanna talk a little bit about what I've noticed with my breath ketones as of these past 2 days. So on the 1st, so I started eating fat again on the 29th, I believe. And then since then, my ketones, both blood and breath, have started to increase. Yesterday, I measured 112.7 parts per million on the breath test. You can see that. Now, if you're at 2 parts per million or greater, you're supposed to be averaging about half a pound of fat burnt per day. 112.7 is sky freaking high. That day I had, the night before I had trained later, and then I had a pretty fatty meal prior to going to bed, so that might be why that is elevated. I tested it again a second time that day and I got 106, so still super high. This morning I was 69.5 parts per million, which isn't near as high as the 112, but it's still like, you know, much higher than I was averaging with the higher protein month. So this leads me to believe, I had kind of worried a little bit about having the month of high protein and then going back to fat. I assumed that my body would take a little bit longer to adjust, but it seems as though my body responded almost instantly to having the higher fat ratio intake. I've switched back to like really utilizing fat and ketones as a fuel source, so I'm happy to experience that. So yeah, quick little take on that. Now, time for some steak. So this is a pretty small steak, only 10 ounces. But look at that thickness. I would give up size for thickness any day on a steak. You can eat your Wheaties. I'll take my steak and eggs for breakfast any day of the week. What are you listening to, babe?
Keto Savage podcast.
Why are you listening to that?
Because I'm behind on the podcast and my boyfriend hates me.
No, he doesn't. Alright, we're headed to the gym to train some back. Both Crystal and I are tired, so it's easy to like say, oh, let's not go to the gym today. Let's sit on the floor and... Actually, we wouldn't sit on the floor because we don't have a couch. It's easy for us to just like make excuses not to go to the gym, and at times like that, what do? I train that much harder. I double it. I'm about to kill it. I'm about to kill some back and some deadlift. So get ready, people. About to get in the zone here with some DMX. Where the hood at? Explicit. Alright, ladies and gents, what's going on? Just finished doing the back workout. Wasn't super happy with it. Both Crystal and I felt really fatigued all the way through, but we powered through, pushed ourselves on several of the exercises, so I feel good about that. Now, I want to have a little rant on being uncomfortable here, because somebody messaged me today and they were concerned because they felt that they should eat more calories because they were uncomfortably hungry. And I got to thinking about it, so I kind of wanted to address the topic of comfort and uncomfort. It is okay to be uncomfortable. It is natural for your body to be uncomfortable. You're trying to change your body's composition. You're trying to change the way you look and perform. That's not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. You don't want it to be easy. You don't want to be comfortable. You have to push your body hard enough to subject it to change, and you can't do that if you're in a constant state of comfort. So be uncomfortable, embrace being uncomfortable. You think I'm comfortable on the 5th set of deep squats? You think I'm comfortable on like the 5th set of deadlift? No, but that's what causes that change. That's what causes that growth, that progression. Same is true with you and your endeavors. Be uncomfortable, embrace the uncomfort, and know that you're changing your body for the better. Don't be miserable, but be uncomfortable. That's all I gotta say about that. Catch you later.